So here we are back in Southwest Florida in Paradise, and we're going up and we're going to check out this unit that we're working on. This is the time of the year where we get crazy amounts of kitchen cabinets, refrigerators. This right here, we'll ask about $1,500 for that. Or $999 for it. Pretty nice. We're probably going to ask like $2,500 for that. Toilets, can't sell it. Dark brown, can't sell it. Basically what he's going to do is he's going to break this all up.
Which is pretty interesting. I've never seen where they put a shower door in front of the tub like that.
And it's what we use to resell in our store, the Reuse It Pro store. So I wonder how much all this stuff's going to be worth. And the grand total is, let's go check it out. This is in a property called The Dunes. So we're going to go in and check this one out. Joe's doing this one. Joe's been with us for a long time. He's super cool. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How many times have you been in this complex?
At least 10.
10?
Probably.
When I was doing demo myself, I was in here at least 20 times.
Oh yeah.
So what's the scope of the work here? What are we doing?
We got the floors, the baseboards, the kitchen, the appliances. We got that built in. We got this soffit right here. We got the outdoor lanai tile. We got this bathroom, which is pretty interesting. I've never seen where they put a shower door in front of the tub like that.
Look at it. They actually have a shower and the tub is in the same room.
That's pretty interesting.
That is pretty wild. That was somebody had their breakthrough design back then.
Yeah. And then we got this vanity, which we're gonna save, but they X'd it, so we're gonna...
You know what? That'll come off.
Scrub that off, no problem.
It'll come off.
The closet system stays, so we'll just cut around it if it's not on top of it. And these fans, we're gonna be bringing back.
Yep, they're super nice.
Kitchen's pretty nice.
Okay, so the reason that we're doing this is very heavy and very difficult to take down an elevator, and it's dark brown, can't sell it. Basically what he's gonna do is he's gonna break this all up. So what do you think that fridge weighs?
Looks pretty heavy to me. I don't know, probably 400 or 500 pounds maybe.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to take this down a different elevator. The contractor told me last time they tried to fit it in the elevator here and it wouldn't fit. We'll save the laundry cabinets. They're keeping the washer and dryer. So we'll bring the laundry cabinets back.
Okay.
We'll just have to get the X's off that they marked it with. And then we got a full gut in the bathroom here. Shower's going. We're gonna extend this wall out, open that up, take the mirror, vanity, toilet, floor, baseboards, casing, door, jamb, same thing everywhere else. Closet doors go, closet goes, this goes. So looks like that looks decent. We'll bring that back.
What about like the water on this? Where was the water at?
Over here.
So in a building like this is the fun part. How do you know where the water's at when you come up here? And the only way to know is the owner will know. But look at how many HVAC lines are coming through here. And these hot water heaters, this might be for both units here, or it could just be for one. It just depends on how they built the building. Mm-hmm. So the only way he knew where this was at is because we've been doing this so long. Yeah. But the owner had to show you where it's at because God only knows where it's at once it gets up here. So what do you do about when you're dealing with soffits? How do you handle it? You cut around it with a Dremel on all the sprinkler heads, and then you carefully take the corner beads off, take the drywall off, and then you take the framing out. So do you ever let anybody do that but you? No. It's no way. The price is too. No way. The price is too much. Yeah. If it doesn't go well.
Too risky.
All right. So thank you, Joe. Yeah. We're gonna walk back through. I'm gonna give them ideas of what I think we can sell this stuff for. Cool. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it. All right. So there's things that we look at. Okay. This is pretty common. This happens frequently. It's not something we like to see. We know after doing this for all this time, watch. It'll come right off. Now, when they mark the cabinets, that's a real big deal. And there's nothing wrong with them doing that because it's a normal way they've been doing it. If you notice it here, he's doing this, and all they're doing is they're trying to make sure that we don't make a mistake. We don't take out the wrong stuff. Now, like these are solid wood doors, super crazy cool doors, very, very expensive. Can't sell them though. The reason we can't sell them is because they're too tall, okay? How do we know? Well, we've been doing this for too long. These, I could sell this. We probably would ask like $299 for this, and we'll include the top. Now that top's from 25 years ago, okay? These shower doors, could probably get $99 for them if we could find a buyer. This is kind of a desk system for like a third bedroom, something like this. We'll probably start at like $999 for it, and it'll sell for whatever it sells for. A lot of people, this is an easy application. It's a straight application, but it's very long. So I don't know whether it'll sell or not. Something like that. A lot of times we'll have it for 4 or 5 months and we end up throwing it away because we can't get it sold. That matches it, which is a muy bueno. Now this is a closet system. It's a basic closet system. We could probably get about 200 bucks out of that. And that's what we'll do with that. Okay, so this will last like $6.99 or $4.99. It'll be up to Logan. We'll take the top and we'll take the cabinet. This is a nice cabinet setup. If you look at it, it's solid wood, dovetailed, good quality, something that's gonna last forever. Toilets, can't sell them. Why? I have no idea. We used to sell probably 100 of them a year, can't sell them. We only keep very rare and expensive toilets. So the floor on this one, the way that these buildings work is they want us to bring a floor machine in. When it's wide open like this, the floor machine works really good. Most everything else, it doesn't work very good because you can't do the kitchens. If the kitchen's staying, can't do the hallways, can't do the bathrooms, can't do the closets. Something like this, because it got marked like this, and this may not come off of this, we probably won't keep that. So what they're doing here is they're opening this up so that they can put in another closet slider, or they're telling them to take this slider out. They're going to put a normal door in here. Not sure about that. Now this really freaking cool. They basically have the wet area. Okay, so they got a tub in here and it's jetted, and then they use this as a shower. So they made a shower tub combination, which is, I don't know, never seen it before. Think it's a great concept. Pretty cool actually, but you know, it's very big room to do something like that. Now these countertops here, I took my finger and rubbed this. This will come right off. This is granite. You see this right here? So this was cracked when it was put in. I don't know if the owner knew that or not. So when we take that out, it'll be cracked. This setup here, what we'll do is we'll lose this and we'll sell this for $6.99. We'll sell this for $6.99, roughly. Again, Logan's doing the pricing right now. But back to the same old thing, dovetail. They're not soft close. It's all wood, pretty high-end stuff. Toilet, no keep it, not gonna keep that. And they're gonna keep this closet system, okay? Closet system like this, in today's market where we're at in Naples, Florida, this would be 10 grand easy. So everybody charges more to work in these buildings because there's all these additional things that they have to do. This right here, this view, in my opinion, after working here forever, having the estuary between you and the beach is a big plus. Yeah, it's an awesome view. What happens out here, this is gonna be an additional thing for them to do. So when they get into here, there'll actually be a membrane underneath this. The floors on these, when we take up the floors, getting the floor machine over that thing is not a good idea because it could break it. It's the floor machine weighs 2,200 pounds, which most elevator capacity is about 2,500 pounds. So this floor here, when they take this up, it'll have an additional membrane underneath it. So it's a lot, and it's a lot of material. It'll be about this thick, okay? So that's going on. This refrigerator, when I've looked them up in the past, this refrigerator, it's gonna weigh between 500 and 900 pounds. They're very, very heavy. They're very hard to get out of a building like this. This has to be taken out the service elevator. It's bigger. This cooktop here, pretty nice. We're probably gonna ask like 2,500 bucks for that. Are we getting the cooktop?
Yep.
Okay, so this, we'll probably ask about 2,700 for it. This stove, probably about 1,000. So again, these are really good. And so Joe's job is to get this stuff back to the shop without it being damaged. So these are craft made cabinets, which you don't normally see brand name stuff like that frequently. So it's a pretty nice little setup. So we give them a little bit better price on the job because we're gonna get this stuff we can repurpose. The kitchen cabinet set, I'm thinking we'll ask like $2,500 for that. Same thing with this thing here. This right here, we'll ask about $1,500 for that, and it'll include the top. Joe will do the majority of the demolition, and these guys are gonna run debris nonstop. They're running between getting from here to the elevator, from the elevator to the truck, they're running about 400 or 500 feet each way, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's how we do this. We've been doing this for a long time. We're known for being sensitive to the building's needs, parking where they want us to, doing it in the time frame that they want, and being dedicated to these contractors.
Mike,
Okay, Dave again. All right.
you're the owner.
Yeah, when you took Logan, Talon, and I running the same company, it became more ideal. You want to go out in the hall and talk a little bit? We'll give you guys a little plug.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go do that. Where it's too noisy in here. Mike works with Phil Albert. We've been working with these guys for, geez, at least maybe 5 to 10 years with Chad and then with him. Phil is awesome. He's got a huge personality. He's really cool. So how long is this going to take?
Well, we have to have it done by November 15th. That's when we're out of here. We generally like to use all the time just for the punch out stuff, but our plan is to be done before that. We like to be done as soon as possible, but it's got to be done right. So we like to have enough time for punch out at the end, make sure it's 100%.
You're really in this marketplace, you're doing like a year's worth of work in 6 months, right?
Exactly. We have similar projects in whole single family homes that you'll take a whole year to do, but in this one you got to run it through. It takes a lot of coordination, I'm sure you know, with all the trash runs and demo runs and everything and limited parking. So it's a lot.
And they don't let you work in this during the season because...
Correct. Quiet time.
So you guys go from being busy to foot on the floor, can't keep up for 6 more months, and then you go to busy, and then you go, is that the way it works?
It is. You know, we like it when we're working with a client now in the dunes that they're already planning for next year. So that's nice, right? Because then when you have all this pre-con, when you get down to crunch time, that coordination becomes that much easier. So we try to make everything run smooth.
So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this with Phil for about a year. Before that, my buddy and I owned a carpentry company. We finished carpentry, install cabinets, hang doors, run trim.
Here?
Yep, down in Naples.
I appreciate you
I
taking the
appreciate
time.
it. Yeah, no, once I saw you guys come in, I was just like, oh, what's going on? I'm trying to stay out of the way.
Are you okay with being on YouTube?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. So my name's Dave.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's his fault. We're blaming it on him. How you doing, young man?
Good.
Yeah? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I used to do this stuff in the field myself. So when we were working in these buildings like 10 years ago, Logan's working on one crew, I'm working a different crew, Talon's working a different crew. All right, so they're double teaming the dishwasher, which we like to see, which means it's not going to get scratched or bumped into. So season's starting early. Apparently in this building, it's not starting early. The dunes, they allow you to start April 15th. They got till November 15th to get done. And every one of these projects is a little bit different. I get very excited about all this. You figure with everything we're getting up there and the job that we're doing, it's kind of like you're making money coming, you're making money going, which is basically our little theme song. So here is how we're set up. We got the ramp and it's on the trailer. This saves the guys a lot of effort so they're not killing themselves all day long. And this is what we do. We bring the debris out as we work the job. And then back over here, the stuff that we're gonna resell is gonna end up back in the truck along with all of the tools and stuff. So they'll bring back these rugs. Most of the time we don't do much with the rugs. They're bringing a dishwasher right now. And what a cool unit. This one here is the best of the day. This is where we got the most stuff. It's good value, amazing condition. $299 for this. Probably get $99 for them, $999 for it. Last like $699 or 200 bucks out of that for $699. We'll sell this for $699. Like 2,500 bucks for that, 2,700 for it. Hopefully about 1,000. Kitchen cabinet set, $2,500 for that. This right here, we'll ask about $1,500 for that, and it'll include the top. And the grand total is $13,894. And a really good deal for us, a really good deal for them. So we're trying to get to 100K by the end of the year. So just hit that subscribe button, tell your buddies about us, and we'll see you on the next video.